kind of funny. When I made this YouTube channel, I was debating whether I even wanted to show my face or not. And so I made this helmet that was going to be my identity for the video. Never ended up using it. But it's a cool helmet. Quick update on the Instagram. We got it back. During that whole debacle of trying to get our Instagram back, we kind of had this realization. It's kind of scary if you lose one of your platforms just because of a glitch or because they just wrongfully take down your page for no reason. You lose access to all of your followers. They had no idea what happened. And so it was kind of scary. Like, oh crap, sorry guys. You know, we created a newsletter. I'll put a link to that in the description of this video. That's the most simple way for us to just put out information as quickly as possible. If you want more details on what happened and how we got our Instagram account back, we've been posted on our newsletter through Substack talking about how we got our Instagram account back and how we were able to get a hold of Meta, which is just, don't even try to do it. It sucks. Like, just don't lose your account. How about that? This is the easy thing. Second update. Wish lists, you guys are just amazing. We have 680-ish wish lists right now, and I'm just so mind blown because we don't even have a demo out yet. It's just so cool. So thank you guys so much for all those wish lists. It is a huge encouragement, and thank you guys for all the support they've been throwing our way. I can't thank you guys enough. I've been working as much as humanly possible to get the game to a playable state so I can actually put out good gameplay content and maybe even do some play testing. Here are some basic clips of behind the scenes of kind of what it looks like right now. Everything is just in shambles. I forgot I don't have the door object made right now. So if I want to go outside, I gotta kind of do this like... The gun's all flipped around the other way. Wrong thing. Don't you love finding... Oh crap, that's a big one. Ah. Crap. Overheated it. I gotta write down this glitch though. Just the reality of game development is you just constantly are finding bugs all the time. I was just reworking all the inventory system works with the hotbar because before it would accidentally duplicate. Oh, see, there's another glitch. Couple things. So I use the dirt bags to fill up the garden boxes. It's not actually removing the dirt bags from my hotbar because my hotbar is technically not the same as the player's inventory, so it's tracking it differently. And so I figured something like this would happen. Another glitch I just saw is that items have a max stack size of 50. This guy stacked to 77. If you guys don't do this, if you don't have just like a notepad next to you when you're working on your game, keep a notepad next to you. I get you have your computer. I sound like a boomer, but like this is gonna, like, at least for me, I leave this page open and I keep it out, and so I stare at it all the time. So every time I come to my desk, I'm like, okay, I know exactly where I left off last time. That's my little life hack. It works for me, maybe not for everybody. Another thing I added recently is all the objects are placed in a subgrid compared to like the main tiles, like the floor and wall tiles can only get placed on the main grid. It gives a lot more freedom for like decorating and stuff too. I haven't decided, so I want to get your guys' opinion on this. My inspiration for the oxygenator was actually The Martian. I've been reading through that book recently. The oxygenator that they use, that they describe in The Martian in the book, it recycles carbon dioxide and it extracts the oxygen from the CO2 and then repurposes it. I kind of wanted to do something similar to this, but then I was like, I didn't want to make a breathing mechanic for the player. And then it's like, how do you track when the player's in the room versus when he's out of the room? And then he's technically always wearing a spacesuit, so he's not actually like releasing CO2. And maybe he's a different species, so he's not human. So who knows? Maybe he doesn't even breathe CO2. I haven't thought that far ahead, to be honest. So my idea was to use water because you can extract oxygen from water. I'm kind of debating making a separate machine that extracts molecules, or it extracts like elements of items or something like that. And then you use that same thing to extract oxygen. So then you have to fill the oxygenator with oxygen, but at the same time, it kind of defeats the purpose of an oxygenator in the first place. So I don't know if water is the best thing to be filling the oxygenator with. I don't know if you guys have a different idea for that. I'm rambling. It doesn't make any sense. Whatever. Once I kind of get a good foundation of how I want to build the game, we're going to keep rolling with that. Hopefully we'll start seeing actual progress here soon. The main thing I wanted to talk about in this video regarding all the support from you guys. Again, thank you so much. I've had so many people reach out asking if they can help with the art or if they could just contribute their own art to it, whether that's music or pixel art or capsule art. Like, you guys are just so generous with your time and like wanting to help. Like, it's overwhelming. Like, I'm so thankful that you guys just truly want to help out. But I can't say yes to everybody. So me and my wife were talking about how do we want the community to get involved with our game. We thought, what better way than to just hold an art contest for Bean Base. So that's what we're gonna do. The whole idea of this art contest is that you will submit your art to the contest. Obviously, the winners, you'll get your art featured in the game and you'll get your name in the credits saying that you contributed to the art in the game. Additionally, we're going to send out some stickers to the winners, which I know isn't much, but we don't have any merch for Bean Base, so you guys will be the first people in the world to actually receive Bean Base merch, which is kind of, I don't even have that, so that's kind of cool. The three categories for the art contest are making an NPC, making a unique item for the game, and creating a cool music track. The NPC is pretty much exactly how it sounds. You're going to create a really unique NPC for the game. Obviously, it still needs to fit the style of Bean Base. So it's going to have to be that same kind of pixel art that we're already doing. And obviously, it needs to be some sort of space theme where the person can survive in space. Whether that means they're a robot or an alien or they're Jello person, or the spaceman, like, it don't matter. Same thing for the item, the second category. That one is going to be a lot more subjective on what you want to add to the game. So that could be just a unique tool, an artifact item that the player can collect that's super rare and maybe is very valuable. It could be a cool piece of furniture or decoration. This one's a lot more unique of a category. It's really broad, but I think you guys will come up with some really creative stuff. I'm really excited to see what the community comes up with. And then the final category, which is the music track. The music category will have two winners. The music is going to be specifically used for a jukebox that's going to be in the game. Similar to like a jukebox in Minecraft, where it's literally a jukebox and then you go and you collect discs and then you can play them in your base. We'll still have an ambient soundtrack that plays in the background. This will be something that the players will go out and collect and cherish and then play when they want to. So it'll stand out actually a little bit more than other music in the game. Because it's a jukebox, then it's not the actual ambient soundtrack of the game. There's a lot of creative expression on how you guys want to create it. We have a list of, not requirements for this, but suggestions, kind of what we're hoping to find for this, but honestly, we're really open to kind of whatever. The only really hard stop when it comes to like genre is just no lyrics. It's gonna be all instrumental. Now down to the nitty-gritty rules. There's not many, no AI. You have to create all the art yourself. That goes for the pixel art and that goes for the music. You have to be the one making the art with your fingers. If you don't have fingers, then your elbows or your lips or whatever. You make the music or you make the art, however you do it. The next rule is you have to actually own the art yourself. So that means no going online and finding an asset. You got to make the art yourself. Obviously, draw inspiration from things as you need. This is really designed to be a creative exercise for you guys. The last rule, as cliche as it is, have fun, because we are making a video game and you guys are going to be in the video game. That's just so cool. I didn't ever think we'd get to a point where we'd actually be like accepting basically fan art to possibly put in the game. I guess we're here now, so it's just super cool, and it's just, I feel like I want to put you guys in the game because you guys are a huge reason that I'm even still going on this. And so that's kind of the main reason we wanted to hold this art contest, is to say thank you guys. I'll have all the information below. We have a Google Docs that explains all the requirements pretty easily. Once you kind of understand kind of what you want to make, there'll be a Google Forms that you'll go through to actually submit. The only thing you'll have to do there is you'll have to submit your art to a Google Drive or a Dropbox or a OneDrive, whatever you decide to use, and then you'll have to give us that link through the Google form. I don't think that'll be a hiccup, but if you guys have questions or you're having a hard time submitting the art, you can join our Discord server called The Tavern. There's a link for that in the description as well. We have a lot of people on there who are tech savvy. We're all willing to help. We will be doing I don't know if it'll be a live stream or if we'll do like a big Discord call when I react to all the different art, but we'll do all that at once, and I think it'll be kind of a fun day out of it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I gotta get back to work, so we'll see you later.